So, I'm going to tell you a story that happened yesterday. Okay, so, um, remember I told you in my I don't know if you watched my other videos. I love, love my alone time. Here's a freaking cat outside my window meowing. Meow. Meow. Anyhow, um, I was going to say, so I love my alone time, and rarely do I give it up to hang out with someone else during my personal time. I mean, obviously at work you have to interact, and I kind of have a job to force myself out of my home. But anyhow, yeah, rarely do I sacrifice my personal time to hang out with others, but I took a chance and I hung out with someone yesterday. And this person is beautiful. I love her. However, as I spent more time with her, she kind of started outletting her emotions on me because she was feeling depressed, insecure, sad, obviously, and all these other things. And me being an INFJ, empath, highly sensitive person, emotional, energetic sponge, soaked it all in. After I went home, I felt horrible. I felt horrible. And it took me it took me a little bit of time, but I started kind of self-reflecting. I'm like, okay, before the interaction, I was fine. After the interaction, I feel shitty. Why is this? And then I recognize, okay, this is not my emotions. This is her emotions. And I think we soak it up so that we can literally walk in other people's shoes so that we can fully understand them and we can empathize with them and hold compassion for them. But yeah, I was just like, okay, this is so not my stuff. I obviously ingested it from the person I was with, which is another reason why I am very selective about the company I keep. But she needed it. She needed to outlet to someone for sure, just to get it out of her system. And knowing this, I allowed her to. I also took on her stuff, but I didn't hold on to it for too long. I Once I recognized it wasn't my stuff, I started processing it and letting it digest, and then I eliminated it. And immediately after I did this consciously, I felt better. So, for you who are also an energetic sponge, I guess what I'm trying to tell you is a lot of the times you're ingesting other people's emotions, energy in motion. And a lot of times, if it's heavy or dense stuff, you just got to recognize it's not yours. And then you need to, on top of recognizing it's not yours, you need to consciously process and digest and transmute it. Does that even make sense? Transmute and eliminate it. And once you do that, you'll feel better. I think a lot of us aren't aware of what we're doing. So we have gone through most of our lives just ingesting everybody else's stuff and not properly digesting it. That's why we have digestive issues. And sometimes that's why we're overweight, because it's the body's way of like creating a physical shield to protect you against more energies coming into your system. So that was my little ditty. Recognize it's not your stuff, but then be able to acknowledge it, process it, digest it so you can understand the other person's point of view, and then fully digest it, eliminate it, therefore completing the transmutation process. You know, I feel like we are emotional alchemists, you know, but you need to tap into how to do this. Emotional alchemists, yeah, transmuting lead into gold, but in a different shape and form. They don't teach you this shit, man. I had to learn it on my own, and I learned it by listening to myself and my intuition. Anyhow, I hope that helps you. If it doesn't, that's cool. Thank you for watching. You're awesome, and blessings to one and all. Amen.